Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the steps to take to add your news report to your website. So the first step will be that you need to have open your digital portfolio that we created at the beginning of the school year. You can access this in your Google Drive using whatever you titled your website, which is probably your first and last name. So these are the pages. This should default to your home page. These are the pages that you should have on your digital portfolio. So our first step today is to add a sub page for our work. So we're going to come over here to where it says pages on the right hand side, and it will bring up all of the pages that we have created already. We are going to create our subpage, but we want to house it underneath language arts. So if we hover over language arts, you see these three buttons, these three dots on the side appear. And if you click this, it will say we're going to select add subpage. Now we need to type in the name here. We're going to call this investigative journalism. And then you click done. So now you can see under language arts, you have your learning styles, which we created in the beginning of September, and investigative journalism, which is the page we just created. And it'll bring you right to your investigative journalism page. So that's step one. Our next step is to copy and paste our news report right onto our website. So we're going to come back over here to our editing options on the right-hand side, and we're going to click Insert. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a text box, which is right here, which will comes up. So now we can go back to our news report, which we have on our group slide. So we're going to find our slide. I'm just going to use Jack's here as an example. And we're going to highlight this whole thing, my whole draft, and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come back to my website, my digital portfolio, and I'm going to paste it in this text box. So there it is. Okay. And notice that all of any color coding that I had done has been removed, and that's okay. We don't need it on our website. You should leave it on your draft so you get your revision credit, but we can take all of that away on our website here. So that's the next step. And we can change the way we can move this text box around. You can change the font type up here. But the point is that the finished news report is here. Okay. So that's step two. Step three on our checklist is to answer the 3 reflection questions. So we're going to add another text box, which comes down here. And we're going to answer our 3 reflection questions. And there's 3. So this is where you would type your responses to the reflection questions that are on the checklist. So now we've done steps 1, 2, we've added our subpage, we've copied and pasted our news report, and we've answered our reflection questions. Now, if I want to, I can add a photo with my news report. These are optional, extra, like bonus features, things that I can do once the required elements are finished. I could go into Google and I could find an image, a photo that maybe is a picture of the 2 astronauts, or I can find a photo that's a picture of the SpaceX and NASA rocket that might go along with it, and I can put that in here. You can write a caption that goes along with your photo, make it look like a real news report. You can make a custom header using Canva or Google Drawings to kind of jazz this up a little bit if you want to. All of those are like extra bonus features, but aren't necessary. So once you have all of your subpage created, you have your news report on your website, and you've answered those 3 reflection questions, your last step is to hit the publish button, and that will save all of your work. So that will make sure that when your partner goes in to check your website to make sure that all of this is in here, that they can see the changes you've made. So that's the publish step. you've got any questions about this, let me know.